It's a beautiful Wednesday, or yeah, I think it's Wednesday. Losing track of my days. So today, my body is asking me to be a little more gentle and just do stretching today. So I'm not going to be doing a big, hefty routine today, but we are going to do some really good stretching and hip openers and opening their chest and starting to work with our tight hamstrings. So if you are in the mood for some good stretching, then stay with me. If you woke up just full of power and energy, maybe go back to one of the core workouts or one of the other workouts that you like. But for right now, let's go ahead and just sit up nice and tall, lengthening our spine, bringing the chin down, pulling the head up so our spine's even longer. And then starting our nice deep yoga breathing. And you'll remember we fill both the chest and the stomach with air for yoga breathes. Beautiful. Remember, just breathing is healing. So always remember to bring that full deep breath into your practice, and you'll be glad. Go ahead and offer prayer. Receive it with light and love and shift it into any spiritual tradition that fits your belief system. Our dear Heavenly Father, we thank Thee that we can be together this morning and this day whenever people come back to this recording. We thank Thee, Father, that we have bodies, that our bodies are strong and can do so many things. We ask Thee at this time to please bless us with health and with energy and with endurance and with strength, that we might start to become more aware of our bodies and take better care of our bodies and recognize them as a gift from Thee. Father, bless us today to use our energy to do good, to be kind and loving, and to lift the world to a higher vibration. Please be with us, our families, our homes, and our communities. Surround us in Thy light and in Thy love. These things we say in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. And breathing in, we're going to swoop those arms up. We're going to stretch tall. Like I mentioned, we're just going to do stretching today. I shouldn't even say just stretching. We're going to do stretching today. Stretching is important. Stretching is healing. Stretching prepares our body for those more intense workouts and for the poses that we hold. I'm going to reach tall, really lengthen on my inhale. Exhale, palms down, bringing them back into prayer. Inhaling, palms up. Reaching again to the sky, holding. Inhaling, going a little taller. Exhaling, palms down. Beautiful. Inhaling, going up. And then inhaling again as we lengthen. Reaching tall, holding. Reaching even taller, and exhale. Beautiful. I'm going to start just by coming forward just a bit. So you pull forward with your angle in from your stomach, pull with your chest. We're not hunching over to come down. So some of us can go far, some of us can't, and that's okay. So you lean forward, bringing that chest forward. I'm going to send my arms back and just lean in and hold and breathe. And if you can take it just a little bit further, and just hold. Coming back up. Now today is a really good day to have your music playing in the background. Go ahead and play yourself some nice, gentle music, some healing music, relaxing music. Now we're going to do a few things. If you have pillows or rolled up towels, go ahead and grab them. They'll be really helpful for your routine today. So many of us are in here because we're not incredibly flexible. And we want to start increasing that flexibility, because with flexibility does come health and easier ability to do these movements. So for those of us that aren't flexible, it's really helpful to have pillows or towels during our stretching. So I'm going to go ahead and put one pillow under my bottom so that I don't have as much strain on my knees as I'm doing this stretch. So if you put a pillow or a towel under your bottom, it should help to straighten your back as you're trying to bring those feet forward and to drop your knees. If you feel a lot of strain and it's too hard, you can even put pillows underneath your legs to help hold some of the pressure. So right now, however you are, your feet want to come together. And if you have to have them out further, that's okay. If you can bring them in a little bit. And then we're just going to breathe. And just feel just a little bit of pressure separating, opening those hips. And then when you feel ready, you can inhale and lengthen. And then again, you lead with your heart, bending from the waist and coming forward and just holding that stretch. We're going to hold these stretches for quite a while. We're going to be really gentle and slow. Today is about healing and restoration. So as soon as you feel a stretch in your hips and your inner thighs, just hold right there. Gently coming out of that stretch, inhaling. You can bring your feet just a little bit closer forward. I'm going to move my pillows out because I want my legs to be able to drop down just a little bit more. Even though they still can't make it to the floor, it's okay. Still love myself. If you are able to let your legs drop all the way to the floor, that's wonderful. But we want to honor wherever our body is right now. Inhaling big. And coming forward again, leaning from the heart, from the waist, not hunching over like this. So instead, just keeping those shoulders back, open, leaning from the heart. And then just hold yourself in that stretch. You can hold your feet, your ankles. You can gently press down on your knees, your thighs. Just kind of listen to your body and see what it needs, but don't push yourself too far into the stretch. We're being gentle with our body and just feeling the stretch. Okay, coming back up. I'm going to bring my feet out just a little bit to allow those to drop open. And this feels really good. If you want to take a pillow or another towel, put it behind you, you can, or you can go directly onto the mat. And we're going to roll our bodies back, keeping our legs forward, feet together. Bring your body back. Oh, and just stretch back And then tuck your feet in just a little bit and let those hips stay open, let those knees fall. And just rest. Just resting and stretching, honoring our body, restoring, oxygenating ourselves with those nice big breaths. I'm gonna go ahead and move my pillow, give me even nicer, bigger stretch. I'm gonna go ahead and tuck my feet in just a little bit more. Give my legs and hips permission to open just a little bit more. And hold. And just breathe. Enjoy that stretch. Let your body get used to feeling, opening, and just releasing. Send your body love. Send air into any part of you that's a little tight, that might need a little help in releasing and letting go. Beautiful. You can help yourself. You can bring your knees up to help yourself get back up if you need to. Just nice and gentle. Pull yourself out of that stretch. Good. Feels good, doesn't it? Just to open those hips, move that body. If you want to bring the knees up so you can come forward for a minute and just stretch down in there. Hold. Beautiful. Okay, coming back up. We're going to move our pillow out now, or your towel, whatever it is that you're using. And you just lean back with your body. You have your knees out. Feels good today, doesn't it? Just kind of a different energy today. But it's a good energy. It's healing and gentle. As we're sitting like this, you can take one ankle. I'm going to take my right ankle and bring it up and place it on my knee. And start opening right through here. So I'm going to lean back and just feel that stretch. I'm just going to gently let my knee drop down. And I can feel that stretch all through that right leg. And you want to be really gentle and listen to your body, see what it needs. Whenever you feel the stretch, that's when you want to stop and just hold it and breathe into it. And if you want to inch your foot back towards your hips just a little bit, it'll create just a little bit of a deeper stretch. And then again, just hold. Breathe. Make sure you're breathing into those stretches. Helping your cells be oxygenated, releasing any toxins, relaxing and letting go. And again, I'm going to pull my foot a little bit closer and give myself even more of a stretch. You just stop wherever your comfort level is, wherever your legs are able to feel that stretch. I'm going to bring my hands forward a little bit, sit myself up a little taller, and bring my bottom closer to my heel. Give myself a really nice deep stretch now, feeling it through my bottom and my outer thigh. Okay, and then the same way we came in, I want to go out. So the hands back, bottom back, foot forward. When you're ready, just gently release your leg. Give your hands a break for a minute. Mine are kind of falling asleep from that pressure. Make sure you're also spreading your fingers and not putting weight just into your wrists when you're leaning back on those hands. When they're ready, we're going to bring our left ankle up now. And it might be more flexible, it might be less flexible, so just adjust your legs however you need to. Lean back and then bring that foot in until you can really feel a little bit of a stretch there. And just starting out gentle, just breathing. And just dropping that knee down a little bit. And these are stretches that you can do anytime. If you're just hanging around or you're watching TV or you've got a few minutes or you want to kind of warm up your muscles before we do a routine. These are really great stretches. I'm going to inch my foot in a little bit, give myself a little deeper stretch. And then I'm breathing into it. And again, I'm going to inch that foot back and put an even deeper stretch there. Really feeling that all through my thighs and bottom. I'm going to walk my hands in, bring myself up a little taller, bring my bottom a little closer to my knee and just kind of see how much I can fold. Not quite a pretzel yet, and that's okay. I'm just going to really bring my chest towards my leg towards my chest, drop my knee, really feel a good deep stretch. Beautiful. All right, we're going to go back. Put the foot forward. And when you're ready, bring that other foot back down. Good work. Now, if you are anything like me, tend to round those shoulders forward. So we're hunched over, typing on the computer, doing those things, and throughout the day, our shoulders kind of come more and more forward. We start to have that little hunch in our back, and we sit like this rather than this. This is much healthier and much prettier, much better for your body. So today, we're going to work on opening that chest. If you want to take a rolled up towel or a little bit taller pillow, you just place it directly behind you so that when you come back, your just the center of your back is lifted. I'm going to take that and I'm going to lay back gently. This one feels really good. It's a stretch you could stay in for a really long time, and you can do it anytime. Oh, feels so good. So when you feel yourself lying back on that, just that center pillow or towel, all of a sudden your chest just opens. You feel the difference, just opens, let your shoulders drop down, and you can just stay right there and breathe. And you can have your legs straight or crossed. Anything that you want to do with your legs is fine. We're really just focused right now on opening our chest, opening our heart. I'm just, as I lay here and allow myself to open, I'm also just inviting light to come down. I'm inviting divine light to wash through me, to cleanse and heal my heart of any anchors, frustrations, any connections, energy connections I have to other people that are negative. I'm just asking all that to be dissolved and for my heart to be open. If that puts stress on your neck, you can even put a pillow under your head, or you can let your head fall down to the mat. They can stay right there, or you can bring your arms up over your head. To support your arms, you can even use another pillow, or you can just drop them onto the floor if that's comfortable. But because your chest is so lifted, you might want a pillow to rest those arms on. If bringing up too much stress on your back, you can bring your arms up a little more and rest them on more pillows, or you can just bring them back down. We don't want to stress the lower back. We want to focus on that, opening that upper back. So just be comfortable. And then feel your chest opening. It actually feels really good to drop my arms out to the side too. So listen to your body and do what it's desiring. I'm going to bring my legs straight now and just let them drop. Just take your hands and gently press into your chest, kind of open it up, give it permission to just be open, the shoulders to stay back. Really, this is a position you could stay in for a long time. It just feels so good. And your chest is like, yes, yes, I get to open, I'm free. Okay, when we do come out of that, whenever you choose to, bring those feet in first, knees up. And gently use your elbows to pull yourself out. Just being aware of how you feel. Make sure you're being slow and gentle as you come out of these stretches. Oh, and naturally now, my shoulders are staying back better. I don't have to work as hard at it. They're just like, oh, it feels good to be open. Love it. Okay, we're going to do our forward stretch. We did this before, but today I'll show you more how to modify for those of us that are so working towards flexibility rather than already flexible. I'm going to actually come up on just a little pillow. So I'm going to give my bottom just a little pillow. And then under my legs, when I straighten them out, because I'm up on a pillow, there's kind of a lot of stress to press them down into the mat. And because I am still working towards flexibility, I'm going to put my towel under my knee. And you might even want to have 2 towels under your knees. And just let them be wherever they need to be. So what would that look like if I had 2 towels? Brings them up nice and high. And yet, even with those towels, I'm getting a really good stretch. Maybe I'll keep 2 towels today and give my legs a chance to start learning the exercise before I push them too hard. So anytime you're stretching, on your inhale, we want to lengthen. And on the exhale is when we come forward. And we're not going to start hunching again. We're going to keep that chest open, lean in from the waist, opening and leaning in with the heart. Then you come down and you just hold. Make sure you're breathing and really purposely send your breath into any areas that are stretching, any areas that are tight. Breathing in to lengthen. Coming down just a little bit further, just enough to feel that stretch through those tight hamstrings. Now, if you have a rolled up hand towel, you can put it over your feet and pull back. Or if you have your yoga strap, which mine seems to be missing, who knows what my children may have done with it. And then you just lean a little further. You can hold your legs. You can reach a little further down your legs, wherever it feels comfortable for you. But really we're working and stretching that hamstring and breathing into that hamstring, giving it permission to loosen up, not be so tight. Let us move our bodies a little more and more freely. Beautiful. Make sure you're pulling from your heart and you're moving forward with your stomach, not your shoulders. Okay, as we inhale, lengthen and come down a little further. Again, I'm not really arching. It might look that way with my shirt, but trying to keep those shoulders back, leaning in from the chest and the tummy, coming down a little further. And if you can get your legs straight, go for it. And if you can't, just do what we can. What matters is that we're just working with our body's flexibility. We're stretching in the way that we're ready to, not in the way that somebody else is ready to. And then we're just going to hold that stretch and breathe. This one, again, I think I mentioned last time, this is meant to bring spontaneous healing to your body. Anytime you're holding this forward bend and just breathing, something miraculous about it. I'm going to come up for a minute, breathe deeply, nice and tall and strong. I'm going to swoop my arms up. And when I come down, I'm just going to reach forward from the chest, from the waist, and go just a little bit further and hold. Leaning in with my chest, bringing my chest up a little bit. I'm keeping it open. Really feeling the stretch in my hamstrings, sending them a lot of love. You can go a little deeper, go a little deeper. Beautiful. Gently coming out of that stretch. I'm going to see if my legs are ready to go down a little lower. Now that I've warmed them up a little bit, just use one toe. And again, on my inhale, I'm going to lengthen. And then I'm going to come down. Nope. So without that second lift, I can't go quite as far. And that's okay, legs. I love you. And we'll just stretch together and figure this out. Keeping my chest open, leaning from the chest, holding that stretch again. And leaning in a little further, if your body's ready to. Don't forget your breathing. It's an important part of your stretching. And then bend your knees as much as you need to actually bend forward and grab those feet. And then you can inch them forward just a little bit. Feel even more of a stretch. Again, try to lift with that chest, keep it open. Just kind of let those shoulders drop back. Just lean into those legs, pulling back on those toes. Nice job. Now you can take the pillow out if you'd like. You can keep it if you'd like. I'm gonna take my pillow out. I'm gonna drop one leg down. Actually, I'm gonna switch to start. I'm gonna drop this leg down. My right leg's down. Left leg's up. And then I'm gonna take my left foot, cross it over my right leg, and keep my ankle right beside my knee. I'm gonna bring my right arm and bring it in front of my left knee and twist. Now, before you twist, you want to inhale to lengthen, and then on your exhale, you gently open and twist. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to look back. Just really feel all through here, just opening up, and then as you press into that side, you're really giving that a nice stretch as well, and you're stretching up through your back. Just being gentle though. We want to hold this and just gently breathe. Deep, full breaths. You can press a little more. So you inhale, lengthen, exhale, twisting just a bit more, pressing into that knee, pushing it back. Now these twisting exercises, you want to pay extra close attention to your body. Don't go further than it's ready to. Beautiful. I'm going to bring my arm up and back as I gently twist back forward. Bring myself forward. Lift that leg. Put it straight. Bring in the other leg. When I'm ready, put it in front, behind, whatever, front, behind that other knee. Lifting. Inhaling. Exhaling to twist. Inhaling. I bring that arm forward. Exhaling to begin a twist. Inhaling each time to lengthen, twisting only on the exhale and listening to your body. And really holding that stretch, pressing into the leg. Inhaling again, lengthening. Exhaling, maybe twisting, looking over that shoulder a little bit. Beautiful. And gently bringing that arm back, twisting yourself forward. Gently coming out of that twist. Legs down. There, see, I'm feeling straighter already. For just a moment, sit nice and tall. Lean forward just a little bit. Going to finalize that forward bend. Keeping the shoulders back, leaning with the chest. Beautiful. Okay. We're going to come down onto our back. Oh, feels good. Okay. Lifting my left knee up. And I bring it over. And if you want to rest it on some pillows, you can. If you want to bring it all the way down to the earth, you can, whatever your body feels ready to do. And you can twist those hips up when you're ready. I'm going to grab that knee right below the knee with my right hand. I'm going to send my left arm out, and I'm going to look out over my left arm. Just let myself feel a stretch all through that body, and then again, opening the chest. It's about opening today, just really opening to light, opening our heart. And breathe. Pressing down just a little bit with that hand to pull even more stretch as we breathe. Press down a little more with that hand. Create just a little bit more of a stretch there. Whatever your body feels ready for. Reach out with your left hand a little further. Open that chest. You can tilt your head to the sky if it hurts it at all, twisting it. Beautiful. Now gently, we're going to come out of this. Bring your arm in first. Let go of the knee. Let it just easily, naturally drop how it wants to. And twisting back onto your back. Once your back gets settled again from that twist, then you can take the left leg down and begin dropping the right leg over, twisting those hips up. Grabbing that knee. You can have it up on a pillow if you need to. And then when you're ready, dropping the right arm out to the side. And you can use a pillow there if you'd like to. Whatever you need to support your body. And then just kind of opening that chest, looking back towards the right. So that left hand is gently pressing down on the knee. Now be very gentle with these stretches. Do not go further than your back is ready to. This is about love, not about pressuring our body into doing anything that it's not ready to do. All right, to bring yourself out of that stretch, bring the arm up, gently releasing, and then bringing that leg down, twisting slowly, going back onto your back, and just letting your back settle down into the mat. Just letting it settle again. We're going to reach up with our left hand. With our right hand, we're going to hold at the wrist and just gently pull. And then grabbing the right wrist with your left hand, and gently pulling. Good stretch. And when we're ready, we're going to send our legs down straight, reaching as far as we can, the opposite direction with our hands and our feet. As we're reaching, stretching as tall as you can make it, and then you send your energy out of your feet and your energy out of your hands and just shoot beams of light to wrap around the earth and come back and connect to the other side of you. So you're giving the earth a great big hug. You're gathering up any energy the earth wants to give you today. And then you're welcoming it to flush through your body. Now that you're open, that you've done some stretching, you've made room for all that light, you can now come into your body and just stretch a little further, send that light a little further. Let it start invigorating your body, waking you up for the morning. We were slow and we were gentle, and now we can just flush light, flush love, flush energy through you. Breathing in and welcoming it. And when you're ready, just releasing. And you can drop down into corpse pose. And just let your body settle. Give it thanks for stretching today. And invite it to continue opening up to those stretches, opening up to those movements. When you're ready, you can gently roll up to sitting. Tell your body what a great job it did, learning how to stretch, opening up to those stretches, opening your heart to light. Oh, it feels good. Now, this is a routine that I invite you to come back to anytime that you just feel a little tight, a little tense. It'll help to stretch and open your body, open your heart. It's good for warming up. It's good for cooling down. It's good for when you're listening to meditations or you just need some peace. So thanks for joining me today. I invite you to offer a little prayer to close, prayer of gratitude, prayer of intention, and then to have a beautiful Wednesday. If you didn't catch my healing session that I did yesterday, I'd invite you to turn to that. I put a link in our yoga group. It was really beautiful. I had people join me from around the world, and I just shared some teaching, and I shared a meditation to start connecting with that inner light. That inner light can guide us in creating happier, better lives. All right. I love you guys. Namaste.